Hello Aeternum and welcome to KOTT News, Aeternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Aeternum last night as the marauders of West Coast Wolves accept the crown and kingdom of the Western Monarch's Bluff, and the marauders of Sith Happens capture the coconuts of the Southern Cutlass Keys. KOTT news crews were granted a press pass for the war, and you can see that coverage now on KOTT Classic. After the fighting, KOTT News caught up with company leadership on the steps of City Hall.
Shout out to Mad Crew for being good sports in warring with us. I fully intend for them to come back. They're great guys, and they're a lot of fun to play with.
The fighting for the island is back in full swing as the companies of the island race to become a great house before time runs out on the opportunity to get into the official historical archives. 3 lineups submitted for tonight's simulated fantasy combat resolution, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. With special thanks to the craft services crew. If you'd like to contribute to preserving history, Patreon is currently the best way. First up, the syndicate members of Tokyo Manji Gang, featuring Sunday Brunch, attack the Covenant converts of Witchers for control of the final frontier of Nighthaven. When the smoke finally cleared in the final seconds of last night's pre-qualifiers, it was TMG on top. But will they overthrow the Covenant in the first fight for Nighthaven? Because the zealots of Witchers fought for every inch to get to the fort and stake their claim to the territory, and they'll fight just as hard to keep it. Then, the zealots of the USPS assault the marauders of Dehydrated Dominium for control of the arid desert region of Brimstone Sands. These two great houses do fight each other, but not very often. So when they do, it's a great fight that can go either way, especially with the tight cliffside confines. But the Dehydrated Dominium recently expanded their domain to include the desert driveway into Nighthaven, and have all the muscle they need to defend the dunes. Meanwhile, the Covenant converts of Mad Crew challenge the champs of TMG Sunday Brunch for their heavyweight title and the right to rule over Everfall. Mad Crew have been sparring around the island, prepping for their shot at the title bout. And now that they're here, they're swinging for the champ. TMG Sunday Brunch turning it around on short rest, get back on defense to defend their championship belt, and begin their Never Fall run. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.